Hello Goron, so there's a way to get an infinite amount of rupees very quickly. You do need two weapons, which I'll be using this tree branch and a royal guard, a royal claymore. You do need two specific meats, so we're gonna use raw gourmet meat and raw whole birds. You don't need both of them, you could use two of the same one, but I'm gonna use both different ones for a specific reason I can explain later. If you don't know where to get them, you probably get these from, where is it? These wolves, wolf, another wolf, this moose, and this bear. I don't have all the pictures. This is probably another bear. This is probably that rhino thing. Do they exist in this game? And this is probably another wolf. Ignore that picture of the cow. And then for raw whole birds, it's probably the same as Breath of the Wild. You need it from these Elden ostriches and these white pigeons. These are in Elden, if you didn't know, and these are in cold places. Wolves, you probably found them, right? So you're also going to be going somewhere very cold. So I'm wearing these pants that you get from the Great Sky Island. I'm sure you got that one. Or you can fuse a ruby to a shield. All right, so we're going to get these meat. We're going to fuse the meat to the weapons. And then we're going to drop them. So we don't need this. And we need weapons. Okay, then we're gonna fuse them next to each other. Okay, it doesn't have the way you fuse them doesn't matter. I'm just doing it next to us to show you something. Okay, now we're going to put this to the side. We want to auto build the same thing. So when you do the auto build, don't do what I just did. Make sure you're not too close to it, because then it's just gonna give you the same thing. Step a little bit farther away and auto build this too. Okay, good. Now I'm gonna leave those two over there. I'll show you why in a second. You can only attach 21 parts together, so I'll show you why I left it there. So we're going to auto-build more, and you do need zonite. I don't know how much you need. Let's do math. So I did 6. What's 6 plus 6? That's 12, right? We're doing a great job. So 12. I keep doing this. We're going to auto-build this on top of that. Again, we need to combine 20 of them together. 12 plus 6 is 18. 18 plus 24 is 42. How many is that? 4 by 4, 16. I need 5 more parts. So we're going to do another... Stop, Nico. Another 4. So we'll just go do this one. 142, 52, 54. We're going to test that there. Stop. Okay, look, if I attach these two to this, it's going to say I can't. Again, because I can only attach 21 parts. So the reason why I left that there, is pick one of them, break it apart, and we're going to attach it here. Let's make it cooler, like this. Okay, now you have 21 of these meat. Now, we got to go somewhere cold. You can go, depending on what part of the maps you unlocked, you can go to the top of Lanero. That one works. You can go to this Hebrew region. I'm sure you can work in the Gerudo Highlands. Let's go. I'm going to just show up in case I don't want to give things away. All right. So I'm going to just quickly appear somewhere cold. Okay. Ta-da! We're here. So we're somewhere cold. And apparently, I don't know why, but it needs to be nighttime to be extra cold. So... what we're going to do is, if you need to, you can drop a fireplace and make a fire. And then sit till late. Okay. I don't need this anymore, but I'm going to leave it there. Okay. Now, go to your auto build. We're going to hold these 21 items. And then just wait. Wait. And now, they're here. You're going to pick all of them up. And then we're gonna do it again. If you have a turbo controller, that would be nice, because all you do is hold A and it'll pick them all up. Okay, now I have 30. I was doing this earlier. So you get 10 at a time. Yeah, depending on how fast you press A will determine how fast you get this done. No, the reason why I said it's better, it's not even... Oh, shoot. That wasn't supposed to happen. It's not necessarily better to use both, but what can happen if you use both is that you can fill both of them up to 999 if you decide to do this until you max out the frozen meat. You can stop anytime you want. And now let's go to a shop and see how much you can sell them for. All right, so here I am at a shop. Each one sells for 40 rupees, and I can sell all of them. Now, just for the fun of it, and we want to see how fast I can press A, let's see how many I can get within 3 minutes. All right, are we ready? 3, 2, 1. All right, so if you look at the bottom left here of this bottom right of the screen, you'll notice that there's a whole bunch of suns. It's not snow, so I think it's not cold enough. So let's do this. I'm gonna sit until nighttime again until it becomes snowy. Okay, we're here. Are we ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, I'm back. So apparently the place I picked wasn't cold enough. I don't know how to make sure you know which place is actually cold enough. Maybe you can keep sitting. I just picked a new spot. You keep sitting until nighttime and keep testing it. But I found a different spot. It's working. I made sure I got 10 and 10. I thought you can hold 21, but I guess you can't. We can all hold 20. That's why I'm getting 10 and 10. So now let's actually try this timer. Are we ready? 3, 2, 1. Oh no. Go. All right, well, it stopped working because now it's sunny. It's not snowing anymore. So it's always good to make sure it snows. If you look over here, you see it's sunny now, so it's not cold enough. So I'm gonna stop at 1, let's say 1. We can do the math. Future Nico here. The original math that I did was wrong. So here it is. So if I did about 120 in a little over a minute, that means 60 and 60 from the raw whole birds and the gourmet meat. Let's give it 50 in 1 minute. So in 1 minute, you can do 50 and 50. So 1 minute, you'll get 100 meat. So in 10 minutes, that means you would get 1,000 meat. So if you wanted 2,000, meaning, or 999 of one and 999 of the other, that's the max you can do in one sitting. So 20 minutes, you'll get 2,000 meat. Or I guess 9,999 times 2. 1,998, whatever. So we're gonna round everything. So let's say it's 2,000 in 20 minutes times 40 rupees. You're gonna get 80,000 rupees in 20 minutes. Now it's not exactly 20 minutes because we need to account human error, like maybe you make a mistake or the weather changes, you need to move, or you need to sit until nighttime again because if it's sunny or whatever. I keep making those mistakes. So that means if you get 80 rupees in 20 minutes, that means you'll get 240,000 rupees in 1 hour. And if you want 1 million rupees, you need to do it in about 4.5 hours. Again, everything is rounded. So pretty much if you do this in 10 minutes, you're gonna get 40,000 rupees, and that's enough for one sitting. And if you finish those rupees for whatever reason, you can always do it again for another 10 minutes. I don't know. Some of you are good at math. You tell me what that's like. Thanks so much for watching. I hope this helps. Let me know if you have questions. If you have any tips to make it easier for anyone, feel free to let us know in the comments. Thank you so much for watching. And if you would like more Zelda content, I hope you consider subscribing or at least check out the channel. See you next time.